just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip. We're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium, here in Las Vegas. Tonight, on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Las Vegas Raiders. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run, and this is Ashton Genty. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Second down, Murray. He's going to take a shot down the field. That ball's incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Green. Looking from the shotgun, it's Murray. That is brought in. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. 42 yards.
At the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And he's down at the 3. What a run.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Genty trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Hey. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Banjo.
3rd and goal. Murray. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Want to finish this opening drive with 6, so the decision is go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone, It's a turnover on down.
Result of the play is a turnover.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. Breathing up past the 15, and he gets him out of danger and then some. Up past the 20-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Another run here with Mitchell. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
25-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. That's Ibuka in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And that'll set up 4th down. And that will hit and go out of bounds just on the other side of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
They go play action now. Murray. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Run right up the gut with Jensen. And the D closes quickly. He stops after a gain of a yard. It was enough they to make the punt.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd, they need 8. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his man right side. It's complete. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Murray. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Genty. Theomatic only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Anders Carlson here now to try the field goal. His kick is good. And the Raiders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to Emeka Ibuka. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 16 yards.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
16 yards. And the Buccaneer 1st down.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 17 yards that time to number 17. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
1st down, Buccaneers.
They'll look to throw again. That's to Waddle again. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Give up the middle for Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. Here's 3rd and 2. As we are ready to get back underway. Tight end going in motion here. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and that is incomplete.
Now here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable, incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin White.
The 4th down pass. Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll get this off to Genty. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Third and long. Here's Murray to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. As he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown Buccaneers.
Touchdown Buccaneers.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yeah, they know what's up. Cause I never gave up.
They go play action with Murray. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Now a second down throw from Murray. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On third down, Murray. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders are on top. It's now 10-7.
Buccaneers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
In motion, it's Waddle. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being wasted down.
Second and 10. Back to throw. Now right, catch me. That's Ibuka.
Complete to Ibuka. It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Here's a third down and 4. He'll look to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Back to the air one more time. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. We've got 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Third and 2. Here we go.
180. Done.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Alert! Kings! What's that?
They'll go. Mayfield. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And tough running there. He's up to the 32. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 32-yard line.
They face second down and 7. They'll go again with Genty. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 7.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
2 yards.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
At the 39-yard
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. From the 39, here's a first and 10. On the handoff, this is Genty. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
Here's a second and 9.
Come back. Come on. Hey.
Murray. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Big ace, big ace.
Murray from the gun on third down. He'll find Dickey at the backfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. 17 yards on the game, and now they've got first and goal. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. From the gun, it's Murray. Forced out wide, and he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. Now Murray keeping it himself. And he will do it himself. He's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown Raiders. That's his second touchdown tonight. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will get out in front 17-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Putting the tight end in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's Ibuka in motion. Back to the air once more on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he will go all the way. Peyton Mitchell, touchdown Tampa. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. The extra point is good. And the Bucks are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Forward. Forward. Hey, forward.
Murray now to throw on first down. He gets this one to Tucker. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. Now it's second and one. Working out of the gun, Murray. Checking it down. This one is caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. A ball deep for the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked by Benjamin Morrison.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That's Ibuka in motion. Now, faking the give, sending it deep for Waddle. That is hard, and he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The extra point, up and good. And the Bucks move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. The return is Tucker. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. In motion, it's Waddle. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Devin White, that time on the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Khalil Mack, multiple-time All-Pro there on the tag.
Yards on the play.
Here's a third down and 4. They'll look to throw. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! And they will bring him down on the other near side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23
A nice
yards.
throw from the second-round pick. It'll get him a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On first down, right back to Mitchell. And let's give him about 4 on that one. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 5. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
On the play. And the Buccaneer first down.
To the air now on first and 10. A first down there on a gain of 12.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's second and 3 to go. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And this is going to set him up first and goal. And mark him out of bounds at the 4.
First and goal.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Mitchell. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals. Like they love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. We're going to get him down behind the line.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for third and goal. They bring the tight end in motion. They'll try to run with Mitchell. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on fourth and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This caught, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. Murray from his own end zone. This one complete to Jordan. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 59 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Sit. Move. Two.
Run out of the gun for Gentry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
The 38-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. The open man is Tucker. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Let's see what Murray has planned on this 2-point attempt.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Down the field, it's Evans. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Complete to number 13, Mike Evans. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. There he goes again. They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Pick up of 46 yards. Here's Bigsby. To the pylon, he's in. Take Bigsby. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. 2 choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision turned it loose. The try for 2. is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throwing Murray. He'll get this off to Genti. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genti. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Murray looking to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genti. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Forced to his right. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
On third down, Murray going up top. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And it will be recovered by the offense, but ultimately doesn't matter because this is going to be a turnover on down. Now, faking the give. A throw on the move is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
At the Raiders' 16-yard line.
Second down and 3.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6.
Here comes Mitchell on the toss to the right. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal.
19-18. Go.
Bigsby. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on first down.
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Out to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Big play coming up. Third and goal. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over first and 10. their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Middle. Don't. 13 net.
Play action now. It's Gino. That's left side to Tucker. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down.
It's a gain of
Double as good
16
there.
yards.
They get the first down and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's Gino. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Vegas.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run. Not much there, maybe a yard. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Second down, 8 for the first down. Here's Eckler. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Eckler. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he'll fight forward, doesn't get a whole lot, but he's got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here's Genty to the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3. Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Hold on. Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. Rolling to the left. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Snowball, snowball. Hey, we go, slow. Finish it, hunt. Hey, we go, slow.
Kino to throw. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game. The last touchdown, that was only half the battle. Now they've got to get the 2-point conversion to tie this game up. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for 2, unable to tie this football game up. That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So a win here for the visiting Bucks and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time.